Yeah, so Princeton lane 3, closest to the camera if you're just joining us. Brown in the far lane, lane 2. This is the 4th varsity race, Brown versus Princeton, the Content Cup.
We're getting lined up here. It's pretty calm at the start. Not much blowing around, so they should get pointed.
Yeah, as we look down the course, though, it might get a little squirrely. Conditions are
Coxon is
no
JT
white caps,
Wu.
but definitely a little bit of breeze going on as you approach the 1,000-meter mark into the middle of the piece.
It's pretty cold for a Brown race, wouldn't you say, Jim?
I would say so. Usually it's in the 70s or so. This is a little chilly. I think the rowers don't really mind that much, though, because it's going to be plenty hot in a couple weeks. So they're still working on alignment here. It's a little tricky. Brown Cox has their hand up. Just working on getting the boats aligned and pointed.
It's going there, right? To the right.
So 2 minutes to the official start. Both boats sitting ready as they're aligning.
The Brown's Coxon's a girl.
Looks like the crews are aligned. Princeton Coxon with their hand up, just getting this boat pointed. Crews are aligned. Should be starting momentarily. 3. Have the countdown.
2, 1.
They're off. And the boats are off. Again, Princeton in the near lane, Brown in the far lane. Both boats in their starting sequences. Nice clean start from both crews here. Princeton's starting to eke out a slight advantage. We're through the breakage zone. Yeah, nice sharp catches here from this Princeton boat. Off to a fairly strong start. Looks like the Princeton 7-man on the Brown bound. Princeton with a very strong start here. We're starting to feel the breeze. This Princeton 4B starting to lengthen out to their rhythm. Yeah, we're through the first 250 in about 46 seconds. Princeton Coxon on Brown bow ball. Yeah, both boats settling in their rhythm. Open water between the boats, Jimmy. Looks like that Princeton boat, yeah, John, looks like that Princeton boat's cracked. A little bit of open water. A very solid first 500 from this Princeton 4B.
You're on video, huh?
I remember my days here. Definitely a very important race for the seniors. Their last race on Lake Carnegie. They have 2 races remaining. This is the last regular season race. Eastern Sprints in a couple weeks. And the IRA National Championship afterwards. So we're through 500. Princeton crosses in about 1 minute 32 seconds. Brown coming through at about 1:36. Princeton about 3 seats have opened up on Brown. Looks like you can hear the Princeton Coxon taking a little bit of push here at about 600 meters in. Yeah, Princeton sharp with their catches. Achieving nice boat movement here in the second 500. Still holding about a 3 to 4 seat open advantage, I'd say. Is the Princeton 4B. We'll be coming up through the 750 meter mark in about 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Princeton through. And Brown coming through now in 2:25. So it actually seems fairly calm here in this this area between 750 and the 1,000. Looks like it's going to get a little breezy in the second 1,000.
Yeah, you can see the gusts up there, Jimmy. It looks pretty strong. We'll see how the crews handle it.
Yeah, Princeton achieving a nice base pace here. They got most of their margin in that first 400 meters, I'd say. And they've been slowly eking out a little bit here at base pace. Every couple 100 meters, maybe taking a seat or 2. So Princeton coming up into the 1,000 meter mark. Sitting about maybe 3/4 of length open up on Brown. And they're through the 1,000-meter mark in 3:09. Brown will be crossing right about now at 3:15.
Come on, please.
Yeah, so the wind is starting to pick up here, definitely in the second 1,000.
Please help, Jonathan.
Princeton on the move again. Couple seniors in this Princeton 4B. Alex Taff at 7 seat, Gustav Radovic at 4 seat. Yeah, achieving nice boat movement here. Probably eked out another half length of open.
Really handling this race real good here, Princeton is.
Yeah, definitely not the easiest conditions to row, especially in the first week of May. And the head breeze fairly well, both crews. Princeton doing a nice job. At 7:50 to go, through in 4
Get
minutes.
your other camera, my battery's
And
running.
Brown coming through in about 4 minutes and 8 seconds. And so both boats in the last.
The other way
750.
was
Princeton continuing to push away.
not this battery. Just play your video.
Yeah, seeing solid blade work out of the Tigers here, even in this slight head breeze. And Brown crew maintaining a solid base pace here.
Wow, it's big. Big
Princeton
gap.
boat will be through the 500-meter mark, 500 to go, in 4:45, sitting about 2 lengths open up on this the Brown 4B.
Wow, 2 lengths.
They can hear both coxswains starting to wind their crews up here for the last 500 meters.
That's JT.
And Princeton in the close lane, the lane closest to us. Brown in the far lane in the black Resolute. Princeton in a white Vespoli. It's a pretty similar head breeze here in this last 500 to the right around the 1,000-meter mark. So not the easiest conditions. Princeton on the move again. Rates starting to rise. Going to be approaching the last 250 in the next 5 strokes or so. Yeah, solid blade work out of the Tigers here. Going to the last bit of the race. They're through 250 to go. In the low 540s. And this Brown crew crossing at 5:51. So about 10 seconds of margin here. In this 4V race. Princeton the last 150 meters now. And start to hear the crowd at the finish line. Princeton crew probably about 10 strokes to go through the line. A nice solid push here in this last 500 meters for the Princeton 4B. Princeton going to cross here at
He dropped his hand
6:29.
came up.
And Brown the last 50 meters.
There's a big lead.
Crossing at 6:41. So 6:29, 6:41, a 12-second margin in the Content Cup initial race, the 4th varsity. Princeton 6:29, Brown 6:41.
Real convincing race from the Tigers there, Kimmy.
I'll say.
They got up at a good margin at the start, just held it, and pushed it out real nice to about 12 seconds.
Solid race for the seniors in the last race in Lake Carnegie.
Good start for the day for the Tigers there.
And so right now it's 9:06. We'll come back to you live for the start of the 3rd varsity race in about 4 minutes. That'll be the Brown University 3V versus the Princeton University 3V. Coming to you live in 4 minutes.